psych!
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink.
Can't make it. Can't make it. It's stuck.
Time that you lie down and bleed.
Come to Olava for a reason.
Why you bullying me?
Oh my gosh, stop, bro!
Oh, I
I'm
tell the
stuck.
future.
Fastest, boy. Still fast as boy. Come get some.
But I'm afraid my Ah, Outlaw Grog. Thought you'd be long gone, enjoying a drink at the Bannered Mare by now. Instead, you're back here, braving the miserable night air. What brings you to Warmaiden so late?
Well, it ain't so miserable with such pretty ladies like yourself walking around at night, hun.
Spare me the flattery, Outlaw Grog. I've heard it before, and at this hour, I'm more concerned with a good night's rest before tackling Knight Olaf Battleborn's massive order than with idle chatter. My value lies in the quality of my steel, not my appearance. If you're here for something, I suggest you state your business.
Well, I am here because I am attracted to your presence like that great steel is attracted to your forge. So maybe we could meet up tomorrow at noon and have some drinks at the Bannered Mare.
Who the f is this?
What are you doing, step bro?
Maidens with the tavern. I'm a blacksmith, not some maiden to be courted. And even if I were, I fear I'd not make good company for frivolous pursuits. I've a large order to fill for the Imperial Legion, courtesy of Idolaf Battleborn, and my work doesn't wait.
Of course, but do you do rest breaks ever in this life,
I don't give a f***.
Ah, huh? As brief, I have work to attend to, and I won't have the entire day to well away. Tomorrow at noon, the Bannered Mare, for short.
So you accept my invitation to have few innocent drinks on the morrow of noon?
All right. I've agreed, haven't I? Yes, tomorrow noon, the Bannered Mare. It's a brief meetup, just a drink or two.
Okay. Now then, you and your husband have a wonderful and warm night tonight. See you tomorrow, my beautiful lady.
Ah, save the charm for the tavern bards, Outlaw Grog. And do pardon me, but I'd rather you address me as blacksmith or Adrian, beautiful lady, is not exactly forge appropriate. Off to bed. I have an early morning and a lot of steel to shape. Tomorrow noon, brief. Have you met my father?
Need something?
Get the f*** out of here!
It is a lonely thing, facing all the dangers of Skyrim by yourself. Come and find me, if you decide that you miss my companionship.
Take pity, sir, and spare me this.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over. I enjoy this work. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Of course. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Elda. Skyrim has no use for your kind.
Are you saying this province is only for the ugly and sober? But then you'd be its only citizen.
I don't have to take that from you.
By the eight, Sinmir, can't you take a joke? Relax, have a drink. I've already had
Oh no! Oh not good.
Oh my god!
Let me know
Okay,
if
it's
there's
happening!
anything else you need. Ah, Outlaw Grog. Welcome back to the warmth of the Bannered Mare. I see you're getting comfortable already, though I'm not sure if that's a sign of carelessness or just a display of your prosperity. Now, where were we?
I'll just...
Hey there, Hulda. Thanks for letting me rent out this cozy little room for a night.
A year or two to smooth the rough edges.
Ah, think nothing of it, Outlaw Gar. It's all part of the service here at the Bannered Mare. I hope you're finding the room to your liking. Though I must say, you didn't seem too interested in retiring to it just yet, dropping all that gold like it was a careless habit.
Well, a man needs to eat, and I suppose 20 gold for a meal isn't all that bad.
Ah, 20 gold for a meal, You'd be eating like royalty, and drinking like one too, for that price here. Sadie, our barmaid, will set you up with a fine meal for a fraction of that. Though, I must admit, the Dawnguard armor you're sporting does suggest you're a man of.
About that armor, you heard about man by the name Durik. Well, I had to kill him, because you see he attacked me for some reason, but let this be between us.
Ah, Durak, was it? I think I can keep a confidence, Outlaw Grar. Whiterun's got its share of misunderstandings. Let's just say I've heard tales of Durak's, shall we say, enthusiasm for Dawnguard business.
Yeah, he was so enthusiastic that he decided to attack me. When I said that vampires are beings too, you know? Anyways, I like the colour of your eyes.
Ah, vampires indeed. Well, opinions on those creatures can spark lively discussions, to say the least. I'm just glad you acquired some fine armor out of the encounter.
Yeah, right. So, you going to sleep anytime soon? Perhaps you'd wanna stay here with me in this cozy bedroom and tell me some stories or rumours you heard lately.
Now that we're settled by the fire, I must say, it's lovely to finally have a moment to chat without the hustle and bustle of being daily read. I'm all ears for those tales of adventure you promised to share. What's the most thrilling story you got for an old innkeeper like myself?
Well, quite lately, I've been exploring Labyrinthian. And let me tell you, I almost died in one of those ruins. Yeah, fighting off a necromancer, and a necromancer lord, as well as a few bulky droggers. Yeah!
Down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in.
Oh my, Labyrinthian. Those ancient ruins are no place for the faint of heart. A necromancer and a necromancer lord, you say? And droggers to boot. You're lucky to have made it out alive, Outlaw Grar.
Exactly. But I got a lot of valuable loot from that encounter.
Gone, for the age of aggression is just about.
Ah, the Skyrim way, isn't it?
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own.
Almost dying, but the treasure makes it all worthwhile.
We'll take back our home.
I'm sure you've got some fascinating tales of what you found.
Down with
Valuable loot, you say?
of kings on the day of your death we will
Yeah, lots of staffs and some enchanting books and jewels.
drink and we'll sing. With the children of
Oh, staffs, enchanting books, and jewels, you say? That's the kind of haul that can make an innkeeper's ears perk up. I've got a few. Collectors, let's call them, who frequent the Bannered Mare.
clean of the scourge that
Oh, that sounds like someone I could sell my stuff to. Or perhaps I could use service of Belitha tomorrow.
has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Aye, indeed. Those collectors I mentioned might be very interested
This
in
is a local favorite and
acquiring some of that loot from you.
Ragnar the Red.
I could discreetly, of course, put out the word.
Ragnar the Red who came riding to White
You might find a suitable buyer willing to pay a pretty septim or two.
and the braggart.
Oh, please, and then let me know. Who might want to buy that stuff all right?
Swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had
All right,
made.
I've got a few regulars who might be interested.
But then he went quiet.
Blair's I,
Ragnar the Red when he met the shield maiden
enthusiastic collector of rare stuffs. She's been looking to expand her collection and might offer a good price for the right ones.
Time that you lie down and bleed.
Okay, tell her I got the goods if she got the gold. So, you got any admirers lately? I must say, I really enjoy your company.
And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more.
Ah, Outlaw Grar, you're as charming in the morning as you are by the fire. I'll give you that. As for admirers, well, let's just say I've dedicated myself to the Bannered Mare for so long, I'm not sure I'd know what to do with any spare attention. Ian's been my love and my life, especially since...
Since when?
Since my husband passed away many years ago. He was a good man, a Whiterun native, and we built the Bannered Mare together. After he was gone, I devoted myself to keeping his memory alive through the inn. It's been my way of...
Your way of...
My way of keeping him close, I suppose. Running the Bannered Mare, seeing to the people of Whiterun, it's a comfort. But I must admit, with the years going by, I've started thinking about slowing down. That's why I've been considering selling me into Isolde, like I mentioned before.
No way, Hulda. I already became too accustomed to you being the hostess of the inn. Are you sure Isolde could bear to run this wonderful place of an inn?
We'll drive out the
Ah, Outlaw Grar, you're too kind.
with our blood and our
I'm glad you've grown fond of my hosting, but I fear I'm not as spry as I used to be. As for Isolde, she's a capable young woman, eager to prove herself.
kings.
I've seen how she's built her trade business from scratch.
Yeah, and how much would you want to ask for the inn if it's not a secret? Just between us, as friends.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we
Ah, between friends indeed. I've had the inn appraised, and I was thinking of asking for 15,000 gold pieces. It's a fair price considering the inn's reputation, location, and...
of the scourge that has sullied hopes and our
Yeah. Wow, very good price indeed. And what you gonna do if you sold off the inn?
dreams.
Oh, the thought of it is almost liberating. Outlaw Grar. If I sold the Bannered Mare, I'd finally have the chance to live a life not dictated by the inn's daily rhythms. I've always wanted to travel, see more of Skyrim beyond Whiterun's walls. Visit the old family homestead in Rorikstead, where I grew up.
Oh wow, you grew up in Rorikstead, huh? Never knew that. I've been to Rorikstead last week. It's peaceful there.
Isn't it, though? Roriksted's peaceful charm is just as I remembered it from my childhood. The rolling hills, the Jarl's old mill, and the people. So warm and welcoming.
Isn't that right? And if you want, I could arrange to travel to Rorikstead with you whenever you are free, my lady.
Oh, Turgrar High. I wouldn't want to impose on your adventurous schedule. What? The thought of having a trusty companion, like yourself, to share in the nostalgia of returning to my childhood home is quite tempting, actually.
Maybe we could even travel on a horseback. That would make for a quick and a safe journey that way.
Ah, horseback, you say? Oh, Outlaw Grar, you're really painting a picture, aren't you? Riding horseback to Rorikstead, the wind in my hair, the Skyrim countryside unfolding before us. It's been ages since I've ridden for pleasure, not just between Whiterun's market and the nearest supplier.
Right, and I would be delighted to accompany you there, my lady. Maybe we could even hold hands and share some wonderful sights like giants.
Oh, Outlaw Grar, you're making an old innkeeper's heart flutter. Holding hands, you say? I suppose after all these years of playing hostess, I've grown unaccustomed to such romantic gestures, but I must admit, the thought of sharing that experience with you, amidst the breathtaking scenery and even spotting a giant or two from a safe distance.
Wouldn't that be just romantic,
Oh, Outlaw Gar, you're pushing your luck. Adventure. All right, yes, it would be. Romantic. There, I've said it. But don't go telling all of Whiterun that Hulda, the stalwart innkeeper, has a soft spot for a dashing adventurer like yourself.
Oh no, I wouldn't dare, my dear lady. And remember, what happens on the road to Rorikstead stays on the road to Rorikstead. Even if we decided to make that trip romantic.
Oh, Outlaw Gar, you rose. I think we understand each other perfectly. Indeed, what happens on the road to Rorikstead stays on the road to Rorikstead.
Of course, my lady.
I think we've strayed far enough from innkeeper business for one morning, don't you, Outlaw Gar? Before I get too caught up in possibilities, I should attend to the day's chores. The banner mare won't run itself after all.
And I shall retire to my quarters upstairs and get some rest. Since we talked all night long, when do you think will be the good day for us to travel to Rorikstead?
A good day for Rorikstead, then. Let me see. How about 3 days from now?
3 days from now? Sounds like a good idea. Well, I will come to pick you up in 3 days on the sunrise, my beautiful lady.
Of aggression is just about done.
Us, I'm nice in 3 days then. I'll make sure to be ready. And perhaps you might consider calling me Hulda rather than my lady when we're on our adventure together. It's a bit more.
Well, I could only call you my lovely Hulda, since I am a very romantic lad.
Of kings, on the day of your death we will drink and we'll sing. Children of Skyrim, and we
Outlaw Gar, you're a charming one. I'll give you that.
every one of us.
All right. Lovely Hulda it is then. But only when we're on our adventure, and not in front of the regular patrons, or I'll never hear the end of it from the Whiterun gossips.
As you say, Hulda, see you in 3 days on the sunrise. Have a good night.
Until sunrise in 3 days, then Outlaw Gar. May the next few days pass quickly. Have a restful night, and may your dreams be as pleasant as our conversations. Lovely Hulda indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I enjoy this work well enough.
we got him.
But
When quiet did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink on mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed."
Come to a lava for a reason.
Why you bullying me?
Slashing and slashing of steel as the
Oh, I
brave
tell
lass
the
Matilda
future.
Fastest, boy. Still fast as boy. Come get some.
But I'm afraid my
slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of sea. Ugly red head
What are
round
you-
on the floor.
All lovely ladies love the helicopter.
What's that?
By the gods, you serious? The helicopter.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Right. Song's over, kid.